Okay, in this video, we will talk about quantifiers. Now, quantifiers are actually words that are almost the same with operators. It's just that they will determine or they have special characteristics and will make our propositions or logic statements transformed or different. Okay? Now, we have actually two quantifiers. We have the universal quantifier and the existential quantifier. Now, starting off, we have the universal quantifier. Yan. This is actually read for every or for all. Okay? Its symbol is like an inverted na capital letter A. Now, what is this universal quantifier? Now, let p of x or our propositional function be defined on a set A. Now, if we say that for all x that is an element of set A, wherein we have the proposition of p of x as a true statement. Now, this is read as for every x in A, p of x is a true statement. Or simply, for all x, then p of x. Yan. Now, in the previous video, we talked about the truth set. Now, for a statement or a propositional function which has a universal quantifier, its truth set is given by the t of p such that x should be an element of the set A or the given set A where p of x should be true and it should be equal to the set itself. Okay? Now, let's show an example or some examples. Now, first off, we have here the proposition for all n or for all elements of the set of this is the set of positive integers. Now, for all elements of the set of positive integers, now we have the proposition here or the propositional function here n plus 4 is greater than 3. Yan. Now, this statement here, which utilizes the universal proposition or universal quantifier rather, yan. Now, this statement will be false. Kasi nga, now, if you start off with the first element of the set of integers or positive integers, now statement will be true. Kasi nga, if, say for example, we have n equals 1, now 1 plus 4, that is greater than 3. Yan. 2 plus 4 is greater than 3. Now, the idea here in the universal quantifier is that all of the elements of the given set should satisfy the propositional function. Okay? Now, that is why here, ayan, only by or if we check individually the elements of the set of positive integers substituted to the given p of x and plus 4 is greater than 3, it will provide a true value for every element or for all the elements of the set of positive integers. Yan. Now, here naman sa ating second example, now we have here, for all n that is an element of the set of positive integers, now we have here n plus 2 should be greater than 8. Now here, this is said to be false kasi nga na not all elements of the set of positive integers can be used to satisfy the propositional function. Yan. Why? Why do we say so? Kasi if we try to substitute the elements or the elements of the set of positive integers, hindi lahat yon magsasatisfy sa condition na to. So, say for example, we have n equals 1. So, if we have here 1 plus 2, it's not greater than 8. So, it will become false. Kasi hindi lahat ng elements ng set of positive integers ay true for the propositional function. That is why this statement is actually false. Okay? Let me reiterate. For the universal quantifier, all of the elements of the given set should satisfy the given propositional function. Okay? Now, we also have here the what we call the existential quantifier. Okay? Now, kung sa universal quantifier, dapat lahat ng elements na given set will make the statement or the propositional function true. Now here is that there should be at least one, or kumbaga there should be some element. There should exist a certain element on the given set that will make the given propositional function true. Now, here we can read this as, um, say for instance, we have the propositional function p of x on a given set A. Now, this can be expressed as e, or there exists, ayan, existential. It's an e na written in mirrored form. Ayan. There exists an element x of the set A where the p of x or propositional function is a true statement. Okay, or there exists an x in A such that p of x is a true statement. Or simply stating, for some x there is, or there is a certain element x that will make p of x true. Okay, now sa existential quantifier, it can be read as there exists for some, ganon. Now, the same with the universal quantifier, it has also a given truth set by which it is written in this form. Now, the T of P for an existential quantifier should include the element x such that x is an element of the given set where P of x is true, and it should not be equal to the null set, meaning dapat may at least isang element sa given set that will make p of x true, or our given propositional function a true statement. Okay, now let's show some examples. First, or the first example here. Now we have here, there exists a certain n that is an element of the set of positive integers pa rin tayo. Yan. Wherein the p of x n plus 4 is less than 7 is true. Now, take a look na we need to find an element or a certain positive integer na makakapagpa-true sa given propositional function. Now, take a look what numbers or what positive numbers do we need to substitute para maging true yung statement. So, we have here 1 and 2. Yan. Okay, just never mind the extra comma there. Yan. Now, if we have n equals 1, so 1 plus 4, that is 5, which is less than 7. And 1 is an element of the set of positive integers. Now, aside from 1, we also have 2. 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 is still less than 7. Hence, we have, or there existed, these elements that can make the statement true. Hence, hindi siya null set. Meaning, this is, or this whole statement here is true. Yan. Now, let's move to the second example, wherein it states that there exists a certain, or for some n that is an element of the set of positive integers, n plus 6 is less than 4. Now, this is a false statement. Why do we say so? Kasi nga, starting off with n equals 1, kasi nga, we have here the set of positive integers. We start off with 1. Now, if we have here n as has 1. Yan. Now, 1 plus 6, that is 7. And 7 is already greater than 4, not less than 4. And if we move or if we choose a number higher than 1, it will also mean na yung resulting number natin is still greater than 4. Hence, no element of the set of positive integers can satisfy the given propositional function. Hence, we can say that this is false. Kasi nga, magiging null set or there does not exist a certain element on the set of positive integers that will make this given proposition true. Ganon lang siya. Now, just to recall, reiterate, we have two quantifiers, the universal and the existential quantifier. Yung sa universal quantifier is that dapat lahat ng elements ng given set makakapag pa or kaya niyang gawing true yung propositional function. Meanwhile, yung sa existential quantifier naman, dapat may at least isang element dun sa given set na kung isubstitute natin sa propositional function, magiging true yung statement. Ganon. Or else, magiging null siya or false. Ganon lang.